Hi, Debbie here, and welcome to the Scrap Hoarders collaboration series. There are 12 crafters in this collaboration, and for the next 3 weeks, we are going to show you different ways to use your scraps. We all have tons of scraps, and from our card making and other paper crafting, and this week we are going to show you how to use those scraps to make embellishments of all kinds. And in the following weeks, we will be making tags, bookmarks, and cards. At the top of the description box, you will find the link to the next person in the lineup. I hope you will take the time to watch all 12 videos. And as always, we love your comments and thumbs up. And if you aren't already a subscriber, we hope you consider subscribing and click on the little bell so you won't miss the next volume of Scrap Hoarders series. You can also use hashtag Scrap Hoarders to find all of our videos. Some of us might be offering prizes on our channel, so be sure to pay attention for details. And at the end of this 3-week series, we will have 3 grand prize winners drawn from those who watched and commented on all 12 videos each week. The grand prize drawings are open internationally, and check the description box for all of the details. Okay, so these are the scraps that I'm going to be using. I'm still trying to finish up this paper pad, and you've seen me do a lot of projects using this vintage time from Craft and You Designs. Well, I still have some pieces still left to use. I have this sheet here, and then I got the butterflies, and I have some flower cutouts from the paper line, and then we have these in the paper, these here. See, some of them I haven't even used yet, and then scraps of paper from, from my projects that I did, and I like to keep these little scraps until I'm finished, and just some more of these will cut out. So I've got plenty of paper scraps. Plenty of paper scraps to use, and some bigger pieces too. Let's see if I can pick those up. Yeah, I got some bigger pieces here, and so I still have quite a bit to use up. Then I started cutting on this. So these are the scraps that I'm going to be using on my projects, and so you'll see what I'll be making with them. Okay, so for my embellishments, I am going to be making butterflies, as you can see, and I'll also be doing flowers. But let me show you the butterflies that I've been working on. I cut a bunch of the butterflies out of the paper, and I didn't need you to sit there and watch me do that, because it took me almost an hour and a half to get all those butterflies cut out. But let me just bring up some of the ones that I've made for my, for my embellishments. I have put 2 of them together. The one on the bottom has Winkostella, and the one on the top I put glossy accents, and I made the little antennae to go on there like that. And here's another one. Well, here's one that I just did, just one. This is just one little butterfly. And on the back, I just have a little pop-up, one of those little foam pop-up tape, foam tapes, and so that they'll just sit up like that. So I just made a bunch of different ones. I doubled some of them, I layered them. Most of them I layered them, actually. And so they turned out really nice. So this is what I've been working on for some of my embellishments, and I just have all these still left to do. And these are just single ones, just a bunch of little. And they have Winkostella, and they also have, what is that called? I'm going to forget what it's called. Dazzling Diamonds, little glitter. So that's what I did with these 2 right here. So that's what I've been doing for butterfly embellishments, and I thought I would just make one with you. I have 2 that are cut out, because I'm going to layer them. That's my little pin in case my glue bottle is stuck. And I have a little piece of wire. That's what I make the, I don't know if you can see that, little piece of wire. because I have a little container of different colored wires, and I don't know what gauge they are. This is just came in a, they're really, really super thin, so I don't know what their gauge is. Well, anyway, this is what I make their antennae with. So I just took about 2 inches, and then I use my pliers, and I just make a little, see if I stay in the, I just roll it on one side, and then I turn it, and then I just roll it again on the other side. Like that. And those, and I gotta do it this way because I like my loops to go out like that. And I just bring them together. So it kind of looks, I just squeeze them together on the bottom so it kind of just looks like that. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. So that's what I do there. Now the larger butterfly is going to go on the bottom. So I just turn it over and I'll put some glue. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see all this. You might be too far away for what I'm doing. And I just stick that down there. And then I have these little foam dots. And I just cut a piece off a foam dot and stick it on the, because I like these to pop up on my projects. And I will put a little bit of glue here. And I'm just pushing that down. So yeah, I'll just push it down like that. Okay, and then while that glue is setting up, I just take the top piece that I'm going to be doing. Now this one I'm not going to put glossy accents. I'm just going to take some Wink Stella and just, you know, just put that around, just to give the butterfly a little bit of sparkle. Some of them I did with glossy accents, but you know, you have to wait for glossy accents to set. So if you want to do it, if you don't want to wait for that, what you can do is you can just put clear embossing powder. Just, you know, dip your little butterfly in your embossing ink, and then you just, you know, put your clear embossing powder and set it up, and then it'll be ready to use right away. And and then I just take my little butterfly, and I curled the wings. I curl them up. And then I push the wings in so they're up. So they kind of, you know, so they stick out like that. Because I do like them a little poofy. And then this I will do the same, and then I will just glue this on top like that. But I need to wait for this glue here to set a little bit more before I start bending the wings, because it might start moving. I can see if it won't, but usually it will. It'll start moving and that'll ruin everything. Well, not ruin it, but it's just not ready yet. And then I bring it up like so. I put a little drop of glue right here. Take this one. I'll put it right in there. And then I'll push down. I'll push. And then I'll bring these back up again. And then I'll let that set up just a little bit more, and then I'll bring the wings up. But that's what we have. So this is my butterflies. So this is what I did here. Yeah, so these are some of the embellishments that I am working on, and then I'm going to be working on some flowers, and I'll show you what they look like. Here are some of the flowers that I'm working on. I made 3 different sizes, I made some of the larger sizes. They look like this. I made some medium size. I'm calling a medium size. And they're just one petal. And then I made some little ones. Little teeny tiny ones. And they look like this. So that's what I've been doing with flowers for some embellishments, because I use flowers a lot on my projects. So I'll show you a little bit how I put them together. I do have a video where I did this before, but I'll just show you real quick here. I punched these out. Well, I didn't punch them out. It's actually a die. And this is the die that I use for my flowers. I'm trying to bring that up. And this is what it is. And I just used the 3 smallest ones in the set. And you can wet these before you take over and emboss them a little bit, but I just do them dry just for this, just to, and it's really not a, I don't do anything really fancy. It's just something to give them just a little shape. I just go around and like that and just that's all I do. I mean, there's different, you know, if you wet them, they'll bend a little bit better. But I usually do them dry a lot. I don't add water to them. So they're kind of a little bit more stiff. So they are stiff. And I'll use the 3. And then I just make a little hole in the center. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. And then I have some stamens. I just have a bunch of little stamens, and I just put them on a little piece of wire so that I can thread them through. And I just put them on. And I just pull it through. Well, it's usually not this hard to do, but you know how things are when you're filming. They always, if it's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. So let me take the second one. I don't know why it's so hard. And then I'll add a little blue just in here before I attach the I'll make sure it's off center. There we go. Then I just push it. And then I'll take this one. Yeah, there are some things I just don't like to do on camera because I feel like I'm always I have to hurry, and I don't know why I feel that way. And because I feel like I have to hurry, that's when things always seem to go wrong. And then this is how it turns out. And I can just bend them up a little bit more. So yeah, so that's this one here. So these are my embellishments. I made flowers. And let me slide this over. and butterflies. So we have flowers and butterflies, which I use a lot on my projects. So yeah, so this is what I've got here. And on my channel, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving these away. Well, you know, not all of them, but I'll be giving some away. And all you need to do is in the comments, right after you finish your comment, at the very end, just write butterfly or flower. And if you write butterfly, I will send you a couple. I'll do a drawing, and I'll pick somebody, and whoever I pick to do butterflies, I will send some butterflies, and whoever I pick to do flowers, I will do, you know, I will send flowers. So if you'd like to have some of my handmade embellishments, like I said, in the comments, just put butterfly or flower, and I'll do a drawing at the end of the series, and I will send you some. You will have to be a subscriber to my channel, and you also will have to have left comments on all of my videos for this series. And so don't forget, check the next person in the lineup, check their channel, and hop along and see all the amazing things that everybody's creating. And I want to thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.